What is going on, guys? Your boy Luth here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be going over the best possible Black Ops 6 settings that you could be running to improve your gameplay. Now, before we start this video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel if this helped you out. I would greatly appreciate it. We're close to 300 subscribers. Now, let's get right into the video, though. The settings. I've been playing comp for years. I'm on a PlayStation 5. So go to controller settings. Edit button layout is going to be default for me because I have a scuff. But if you don't have a scuff, I recommend going to tactical. That way, it's easier to slide with your right joystick. But if you have a scuff, I have my left paddle as jump and my right paddle as slide, and it's way easier with a scuff, obviously. So, but if you don't have a scuff, I recommend playing on tactical. Now, next, I have stick sensitivity at 6.6. Anything lower than 6 is too slow. Anything higher than 6 is usually too fast. So you want a 6.6 sensitivity. You don't want it like 7.6 because that will just mess up the flow of each joystick. You want them to be on par with each other. That way you can have like better aim balance. Next, we're gonna go. Every one of these should be turned off unless you guys want to swap L1 R1. I don't recommend that. I just like shooting with my triggers. But if you guys want to swap that for your nades and your shooting button, you can. It's all preference. But controller vibration, make sure you turn that off. You don't want that on because that will mess up your aim. Trigger effect off. Dead zone inputs. Now this is tricky. If you guys have have like higher stick drift, I recommend increasing these values. But normally, if you have like a regular controller, 5.5 should be good. It should prevent stick drift. 5 right stick min should be 5, and then left stick min should be 5 as well. Now my L2 button dead zones, these should be set to 0 each. What this basically does is when you're throwing a nade, it just triggers it instantly, so you don't have to wait. There's no delay. Next, we're going to go to aiming. This is important. So you're going to want to open up the sensitivity multiplier. I personally play on 0.95. This helps my aim a lot because I feel like when you're on 1, it just drags your aim all over the place, and I can't get locked in on my target. 0.95 makes it easier. It's probably easier to snap on 1, but in my opinion, I like 0.95. That's just my personal preference. But if you don't like that, I would recommend just going back to 1. So we're gonna go aiming advanced settings here. Every look conversion should be standard, and then this is important. ADS sensitivity transitioning timing. This is going to be manually on gradual. You want this to go to instant. That way, when you're sprinting and you pull up your gun, it should be instant off the controller instead of gradual. This helps your sprint to fire speed and your response time from your controller. So next we have third person ADS correction type. You want that on assist. That's really not even, unless you're playing zombies, that's not really needed. But aim response curve, this is important as well. This is going to be set to standard. You want this on dynamic. This is for your stick. It has a better response curve, and you can freely aim around and snap better. It's way better than standard. This was just like how it was in Cold War, so you want dynamic on this one. Next we have, let's see here. Next we have movement. So my movement is sprint assist off, mantle assist off, crouch assist off, corner slice, you want that on. Slide dive behavior, I have tap to slide because when I tap it, I could slide, and then when you hold it when you're running, it allows you to dive. So tap is easier in my opinion. If you have it on hybrid, when you're tapping it, it dives you. You can't even. It's hard to slide on hybrid, in my opinion. It doesn't do it for me, so I prefer tap to slide. It's way easier. Auto door peek, I have this on. This is way mad helpful actually because I don't have to take my finger off the controller to press square to open up the door. I just like that having it auto door peek. If I'm going to aim in at something, I'm meaning to do something. That's for sure. But automatic airborne mantle, you want this off because I know it will mantle you if you're preventing a fall, but still, like what about if you're jump shotting and you're jump shotting backwards and you don't want to get mantled on an object? that will mess you up so bad. I've had it happen multiple times. So I would go automatic airborne mantle off. Sprint restore on, slide maintain sprint on, all mantle cancels reload on. You could have this off if you prefer, but it's not really that crucial. Next, we're gonna go to combat settings. All these should be all these should be preset, and you shouldn't really adjust these. Combat settings, yeah, all these should be just preset settings. Next, we're gonna go to graphics. Make sure your 120 hertz for refresh rate is on. Sometimes it's off, and I didn't know at first it was off, and then I played and I was like, what the hell? But this one's important as well. Eco mode preset. You want this on efficiency. That way, it will optimize it to reduce energy consumption, heating, and potential wear and tear on your console. That's actually very much needed. Audio, this is important as well. It's going to be set on Treyarch mix. You want it to be headphone bass boost. You can hear footsteps louder. Everything is more clear on headphone bass boost if you wear a headset. They also added this sucker punch setting. I don't really know what that does. Tightest dynamic range. But yeah, I would just use headphone bass boost. That's what I always use.
Guys, if these settings helped you in any way, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I will be trying to post daily. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.